It's your boy, Louis Waves, and this episode is brought to you and sponsored by Co. For all official merch and gear, visit usandco.com or follow them at us_and_co on Instagram. Stay oosed up and catch the wave, baby. I'm gonna need to get a chee-hoo. Huh. Okay, that's my guy right there. That's my guy right there. Yes, sir. Okay. Welcome, everybody, back to the Wave Room, where we listen, speak, and create our own wave. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest, Dior Scott, out of Hawaii. Y'all might know him as from Last Chance U, superstar. He was out there grinding, doing his thing. But yeah, like I said, he's out there in Hawaii. If you want to, tell us where you're at right now, what you're doing, how's life going for you?
What I'm doing, I'm just getting ready for camp. Starts tomorrow. Ooh, I'm trying to get mentally prepared for it. Where I'm at in life right now, I'm just really just blessed and still just driven, still mission driven, not goal driven no more. I'm really just mission driven, trying to find my mission in life and just really just live every day, just thanking God and thanking my mom for everything they gave to me, everything they put in my mind, stuff like that. So that's where I'm at right now.
You look a lot happier, bro. Like I can feel the energy through the screen, man. You look a lot happier.
Man,
Big
no.
Jesus. Okay. Hey, and then I also wanted to let you know and tell you, welcome to the Oos and Co fam. It's an honor, it's a pleasure to be collabing with you. Yeah, man, welcome to the family. I see you dripped out. And so I just wanted to, give that quick little shout out and just say welcome to the family, the Oos and Co family. And yeah, man.
Real talk, I want to say thank you guys for coming out to me. Yeah, I could have been with somebody else, but coming with a Ooze company and some Polynesian where I'm at right now, it means so much. Just being part of Ohana, where I'm from, you guys showing me genuine love from the first day and stuff like that. So I really love it, and thank you guys.
Of course, of course. You did all the hard work. I mean, your all your hard work is coming and paying off. So yeah, man, that's all you. So tell us, how is Hawaii? How is the transition from where you at in Laney College to where you're at right now at the University of Hawaii? What's the biggest difference and how's life?
I think the biggest difference from coming from where I was at Atlanta and Hawaii is the pace of everything. Out here in Hawaii, everything's so slow paced, but you have a big family behind you supporting you, so it feels natural, feels good. When back in Laney, back in the Bay, everything's fast paced, but you on yourself. You better get it yourself, or else you're gonna get left behind. And so I'm kind of glad I'm out here so I can really enjoy the little things in life. But waking up to the beach, I took that for granted the first 3 months. Then my mom told me just enjoy the little things. So that's what I love. What else I can say? Just the crisp air, the laid back nature, how everybody's Ohana and family. That's what I love, to be honest.
Okay, so you fell in love with the culture. So you think a slower pace it's different for you, but you like it. It's a breath of fresh air, you're saying.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
good. That's good. Would you say that it's just a cultural thing out there, or is this the university, or what is it about that makes it so, I guess, a welcoming and just a slower pace?
Yeah, it's a cultural thing. It's not even just the
Mhm.
university. It's was crazy when everybody found out I was going to Hawaii. A lot of
Yeah.
locals hit me up, trying to help me out. I actually want to shout out the Nozawa family. They hit me up, hoping and praying I respond back to them. I respond back to them, and then we just that's my family out here. Really, whenever I got problems or whenever I just want to get away, I'll go to Mililani, go hang out with them for a little bit, and just kick it with them. So it that stuff, little stuff like that. That's why I love Hawaii so much.
Okay. Yes, so bless her. Huh. That's good. No, no, no. I'm definitely happy that you're enjoying it. I just asked that just because Polynesian culture, man, once you click with us, it's for life.
Right.
So we'll take you under our wing, you know what I mean. It's just that welcoming and that loving, spreading the aloha, spreading the island vibe. So yeah, that's good that you got people that are looking out for you out there, and yeah, man, I'm happy to hear that. So what's preparing for camp life, are you nervous that is this your second year at Hawaii?
Yes, it's my second year.
Okay, so yeah, so what is preparing for camp life like? Like give there's high schoolers out there watching, junior college kids watching, like what is camp life at Division 1?
Oh, man, it's from oh, my fault.
No,
It's
you
from
good, you good.
you start at 5 o'clock in the morning and you end at 10 o'clock at night. So it's constant football. You have to love it. You have to appreciate it. Like, some days you might be weird and it's okay, but you're gonna have to just love the process. Just get mentally ready, get physically ready. Summer training helped us a lot, just getting our bodies ready physically and mentally. Like, okay, we know we're out here long days, bumping and thudding, but we're here for a purpose. We're not here to sit here and lay back. Because at the end of the day, we're D1 athletes. We're student athletes at that. So we're just not here. We're just not here for vacation. So it's time to put in the work. Meditating, talk to my mom, talking to God, just little stuff like that has helped me get there. So now it's there. Now it's like, okay. I'll say I'm nervous, but I know I'm ready. And I think for me, my second year, I had to really prove something to myself. Really, because last year I didn't do that much because I was a walk-on, but this year they're expecting me to, like, hey, we got you on scholarship now. We got to see what you about. So I did some stuff in spring, but now I feel like I need a breakthrough camp to go through the season.
You know what? I feel it through the screen, man. This is gonna be that breakthrough camp. I
Yes,
promise you.
sir.
That's good though. Okay, so you were a walk on last year and scholarship now. Hey, congratulations, bro. Because that's big, man. People don't understand. It's very hard to get a
Was
scholarship. It's just hard, period. So a lot of people, you came from junior college. I'm glad you told them how it was because they think, oh, once you get to the next level, life is easy. I would say, thing some things get easier, but that the challenge just, it elevates. It's a different
right.
challenge. So I'm definitely glad you told it how it is because it's not easy, although it's a great accomplishment making out of junior college. Hey, for you people looking out there, hey, it's another challenge. It just gets
It's
harder,
another
but
challenge.
you have to step up to it. And then just like you did, you stepped up, you got a scholarship. And so now everyone's looking out for you. And yeah, so how do you deal with that pressure? Do you feel pressure? Do you How do you feel about that?
Uh, do I feel pressure at first? Yeah, at first it feels like pressure because it felt like a different type of pressure because it's not just like my family looking at me. It's like the whole world's looking at me.
Okay.
And it's like it it's like I want to do something so right now, so just I won't get left behind. But it's like, okay, I gotta be patient. Maybe it's not my time right now. I still gotta be patient, but I still gotta grind. So it's pressure for sure. It's definitely pressure. It's not even pressure even on the field, it's off the field too. I gotta watch what I post, I gotta watch what I say. Everything I'm on the spotlight. So but then I love it though. I love being under pressure. That's where diamonds are created. Pressure can bust
Amen.
pipes, but it can create diamonds though too.
Amen. Amen. And no, yeah, you're definitely right. A lot of people, they feel like, I guess, stuck. They're like, okay, I got this pressure, but just like you said, man, the pressure does make diamonds, and that's why, that's how you're gonna separate yourself from the rest. So position wise, what they got you at? I know at Laney, man, you were doing it all, bro. I'm talking about punt returner, kick returner, quarterback. What, like, you was all around. So what they got you at? Like, I feel like you're a utility player. Like, you could literally, you're all purpose. So how is Hawaii going to use you? Or do you have any idea how they want to use you?
I know when I first came here, I was like just trying to play running receiver and return. And then that really didn't go work out well for me. I didn't get on the field. I just went strictly return. I think, but now scholarship, I got ideas like one like slide back. So no, really play everywhere. I'm trying to play everywhere. Receiver, running back, uh, wherever I can help.
Special teams?
Yeah, they got me at special teams. I'm playing.
Yes, sir.
They got me at kick returner. Uh, and they got me at second team punt returner just in case Calvin gets out. But yeah, they got me as like a utility player. I love how it's working out for me because I love how just moving around, get to do different stuff. Like running back, I haven't played running back since youth football. So me being in the
Yeah.
trenches, I gotta bulk up more, eat up more. But I love it though. It's a new experience, but I love it.
That's good. That's good. And you gotta love it at this level because it's a constant grind, man, on your body, on your mental, just with your schedule, you know. But yeah, I pointed out special teams because hey guys, if you're listening out there, like some people don't even want to play special teams, but that's how you're gonna, you know, at least get a roster on the spot. That's how you're gonna play on the field. Because
All
I
right.
mean, I played here at New Mexico State, and we actually are playing you guys this year, Hawaii
Yeah,
12. I mean, you guys are coming here. I believe. Hey, so we gotta link up. Just
yeah,
matter of
it's
fact, just
what's up.
thinking about it. But
Most definitely.
yeah, I was gonna say about special teams. You know, if I wasn't starting this week or this or if other guys wasn't playing, they wasn't really, you know, getting that PT that they wanted.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, I'm gonna find a way to get on that special teams. So guys, I mean, you hear from Dior. I mean, he could play multiple positions, but he wants to play special teams. So that's a huge factor, you know, and that shows a lot about how you're a team player and how you want to get on that field. So that's good, man. Keep
That's how I
staying
got my
hungry.
scholarship, to be honest.
Oh, word.
Yeah, special team. All I did was special teams last year.
Oh, okay. So how was like okay, so just any type of special teams.
Uh, punt return and kick return is on that, and then roll with it. Did good at it, and then what? The next February, the head coach told me, "Yeah, I got the scholarship." He was like, "I'm gonna need you to put in more work this season." So really, it started with just special teams, to be honest.
Okay. I'm gonna need to get a chee-hoo. Huh.
Yee-hoo!
Okay, that's my
Yes,
guy right there. That's
sir.
my guy right there. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Nah, did they do a like a special kind of like hey, come to the front? You know how coaches try to prank people, hey, the cops are here.
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. It was after practice. I'm dead tired because I would be working hard. So after practice, he came up to me. He was like, "Yeah, you got it." I really couldn't do much just because the COVID and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
once I found out, like at like the minute I found out I was on scholarship, all my roommates, all my partners, we hugged, cried, and stuff like that because it was like a special moment for all of us because they seen how hard I was struggling. They was eating steak and stuff like that. I had to get McDonald's, like stuff like that. So they seen the hard work and grind I had to put in just to get that scholarship.
Hey man, that's blessings right there, man. That's blessings. And a lot of people out there, you know, that they man, how do you say this? Like they give up too soon, you know? They give up
Yeah,
like that your award or that goal that you're about to or you're chasing, man, it's right after, you know, one more failure. It's right after, you know, maybe one more adversity block that you have to, you know, go through. So I'm so happy that you stuck with it because I mean, I've been a fan. I was watching you, man, when you sleeping in your car, when you was at Wingstop or working at Wingstop, like I was like, bro, um, you know what I mean? That's very inspiring because
yeah.
I went to junior college too myself. I went to LA Harbor. I don't know if you heard about LA Harbor, but they were
No.
in Southern California.
Mm.
But we played Mount Sac, we played Long Beach City, we played who else was top? Riverside.
Yeah.
So the thing about my team, my junior college was we had the talent on both sides, but it was just the starters. We didn't have depth, you know.
Yeah.
So we were in the best conference and we was getting that ass whooped. but yeah. But I tell you this though, we definitely held it down. All the scouts, man, because we're in the best conference. They were all coming to see other guys, you know, for the other teams. But because we, you know what I mean, we were like, hey, shit, we're gonna hold it down. We're gonna try our best. You know, we're gonna get game film. We're gonna try to win. They saw us, and so that's how you know we were able to get looked at. So yeah, man, it's definitely easy to get caught up in that JUCO, you know, and giving up. So I'm definitely
Yeah.
glad you know you stuck with it because
Yeah. It's
that
like it,
Juke,
it's crazy because at JUCO, like you see so much people that have Hall of Fame talent, but something happens and they can't make it out. Like Juke, that whoa, JUCO is much more than football. You gotta worry about outside life too.
man, you got to worry about surviving.
Yes.
It's crazy. So like A lot of you guys out there that don't know the JUCO life, I hope you don't ever find out the JUCO life. But it's a lonely walk, man. It can be a lonely walk, and just like Dior said, it's just more than football. You got to worry about food. You got to worry about where you're gonna sleep. You got to watch your back because I know in the area in the California you were at, it was dangerous there too, and
Yeah,
that's how it was for me. Like walking down the street, dude, like I had I wasn't allowed in certain neighborhoods because the color of my skin or because of my race, and that's just the lifestyle in California. And so you we had to fight so much outside worldly things besides football. So that's why, man, when I talk to JUCO guys, I'm like, yo, it's like an unsaid brotherhood. We're like a
yeah,
fraternity. So but you went to JUCO, I went to JUCO. So what would you say out there to what would you say to those guys out there that are still in JUCO, that are about to go to JUCO? What would you say that the top three things that they need to know before heading that way?
man. Don't take nothing for granted,
Mm.
especially in JUCO. Don't take nothing for granted, man. One day you at JUCO, next day you doing football. It's like simple stuff like that, man. It's man, be coachable at the JUCO level. Be coachable. Uh, don't think JUCO is like just saying like, JUCO is what it is, because it's really some ballers out there in JUCO. So really
Mhm.
treat it like a D1. Treat JUCO like a D1, and then you're gonna eventually get there. So that's really what I did. I treated JUCO like it was a D1 program, like it was a national championship team, which you were. But it's like stuff like little stuff like that. Like don't take school for granted. Don't take the class for granted too, because the coaches really look at that. I thought people like was playing about it, but no, coaches really look at that, and just don't do nothing stupid right before you get a blessing. So many times I hear at Laney, D1 coaches, uh, Auburn, Alabama be calling my coach and he tell them what it is. They're, oh yeah, we don't want that guy because he got problems and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it sucks that school wants you, and because somebody else you can get it, but you gotta make sure everything's on point like that, because opportunity and preparation meets itself. You got to be ready for it. That's what
You
luck
got
is, to be honest.
that's really you're right. So don't do nothing stupid. Don't take anything for granted. School, and man, don't block your own blessings. I mean, you hear it from the legend himself. Don't block your own blessings. Um, and another thing that you said earlier, you saw like the best football players to come through JUCO, and some of them didn't make it out. And that's just that just goes to show, like, man, like you really are control of your destiny. Cause I was never the best. Man, I'm an undersized linebacker. I was undersized. Um, but I just, just like you said, I took school serious. I did everything that I had to do to move on to the next level. And there's guys that should be in the league right now that I played with. They could be, I'm talking about they're like Miles Garrett type of caliber. They're JJ Watts. They're you know what I'm saying? They're the
Yeah,
Calvin Johnsons, the DeAndre Hopkins. I played with so many guys that are like that, but because they made some they weren't stupid, they just did stupid things.
yeah,
Because they block their own blessings, we won't see them on Sundays. And I often think about that when I think about my life and reflect, because I'm like, man, I'm lucky.
right.
I'm lucky that I even made it to the next level, because a lot of people don't make it, and you kind of gotta, like you said earlier, you kind of gotta get with it, or it's over for you. That train is leaving. Like you gotta understand, hey, you got what 5 years to play for, so you got no time wasted.
Mhm.
So yeah, and you know what is crazy though? 5 years to play for. I know some dudes. Same. I graduated high school 2014. They still playing college football to this day. I don't know how. Yo, that's a funny thing, bro. I'm like, yo, what is going on? How did y'all? How do you still have eligibility, bro? I know. I said I want to know three guys, bro. I'm like, because for those people that don't know, you get 5 years to play for. So usually that first year is a red shirt year. But like I said, man, I know like three or four guys that are my age, 25, 26, still playing, Division 1, Division 2. I'm like, yo, how do y'all keep getting more years?
That's funny you say that because it's
Man,
what a guy that's like 22 right now. He's considered a redshirt freshman.
bro, what? See, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what they're doing with the paperwork. I don't know what's going on, but it's funny that, it's funny when I see them. I'm like, man, hey, stay in school as long as you can.
Yeah, finesse the
Because
system.
yeah, stay in school as long as you can because the real world, the transition is different. It's different. So that's why when I knew I was gonna talk to you, I was gonna be like, man, keep going, bro. Keep going, man. You still, you know what I mean? You fresh,
Yeah.
you still got it. Keep going, man. Cause um my transition to the real world, man, I wouldn't say it was a rude awakening, but it definitely was like everything like the coaches, were saying, like one day you're not gonna play. So yeah, do you ever think about that? Like your future? Like where do you see yourself in 5 years? Are you scared of the transition, or are you yeah, are you ready?
I'm low key, yeah, I'm scared because like we don't know what's gonna happen. To be honest, at the end of the day, we don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. Yeah, I would love to play football all my life, but I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Uh, I have thought about it. I just don't know what I want to do yet. Like sometimes I'll be joking around, like I'll be dead during conditioning. I'm like, man, I'll be a fire accountant. But then I just when you tell you like it's like is
Yeah.
this football stuff really worth it? But nah, like realistically, I don't know. I did have plan B stuff like that, but I think I learned like put all your baskets in plan A. Like really think about plan A because plan B really is low key stop you a little bit
Mhm.
from your plan A. Like, yeah, I have a plan B. I got like a little bit know what I want to do, but really I want to see how far this football stuff take me. And then when I get to okay, I'm doing football, then okay, let me see what happens. I know it sounds dangerous, but ball, like I really love ball. Really, this is all I have. This ball is what brought me here. So I want to see how far it takes me.
No, yeah, that's the perfect mindset to have. I definitely because that's how I was. And that's how a lot of us should be. I mean, people like, you should have a just like you said, man, I feel like plan B, just having a little have a little, you know, idea of what you kind of want to do, like just in case, like, but for the most part, man, all gas, no brakes. All
Yes.
gas, no brakes. Because you never know. And that's that's the key thing about I feel like succeeding in it with your goals is you know don't look behind,
Yeah.
look straight, put your head down and grind, so yeah, man. What would you what would you say your best your best talents or your attributes are, as far as an athlete?
As an athlete, I'm quick. Like within 10 yards, yeah, I'm quick. I'm nimble. Uh, I can change direction real quick. That's what I love about me. I'm quick and fast. I feel like that's my best attributes. I can catch the ball, run the ball, all that stuff. But I feel like instincts, like one on one, I can't get tackled. To be honest, that's how I've always been. I can't get tackled one on one. I'm just too quick for that stuff.
That boy Tyreek Hill.
Hey, hopefully he got the speed. I'm trying to get that speed. Hopefully,
Okay, if you had a Madden rating, if you had to guess what your Madden rating would be, what would your Madden rating be?
realistically, uh, right now because I'm still on the rise. Right now, I'm a smooth 90. I'm a smooth 90.
Smooth 90. Hey, he humble
Yeah.
too about it. Hey, okay, that's good. That's good. You got to. I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great place to start. Why a 90?
I'm not still got to work on routes. Acceleration got to be there. Speed got to be faster. Catching, my catching is pretty high up there, but I feel like I got to be better in catching. I feel like I'm still developing to get to that 99. Hopefully one day.
You
Hopefully I
just
get to be
warming up. You just warming up.
for surely.
He's just warming. Okay. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I can't wait to play you in the video game because a smooth 90 Hey, rookie of the year, huh? Coming out, incoming rookie, a 90. Oh yeah, yeah. You not playing around. So I know I'm gonna see big things from you, this year and the next couple years to come at Hawaii. What guys do you look up to or mimic your game after?
Man, a lot of receivers.
Mhm.
Uh, Stephon Diggs, Michael Thomas, of course, Tyreek Hill, Cole Beasley, Julian Edelman,
Okay. Okay.
like stuff like that. They're not
Gotta
really
show the
rap,
white boys love. Hey, they
man. I
ballers.
show love,
Yeah.
but they're 50 and they're quick and they do damage in the slot. So I
Mhm.
really look at that. I know I like back in the old school, D'Angelo Hall. Who else? Jerry Rice, big names like that. Like I got a whole lot of guys like I love to see their film. Antonio Brown, like stuff like that. Like
Hey,
back in
yes,
Pittsburgh.
hey, call God, call God.
Like that's why I like to mimic my game around. Of course, I'm gonna be my own person. I want to play like Dior, but I try to mimic my game around them of some sort.
Okay, that's good. I know there's a receiver. He played for Hawaii, I think a year or two ago. Now he's with the Seahawks. You know who I'm talking about?
John Ursula.
What's his name again?
John Ursula.
Oh man, that dude he's a beast.
He's
That dude
nice.
is that dude's a beast. Yeah, I just remember yeah, I just bring that up. I had a cousin that actually played for Hawaii. His name was Justice Ongafa. He was like a safety and a DB, but he graduated like shoot, I think the year before you got there.
Ah,
But yeah, man, Hawaii produces a lot of talent, and I do strongly believe you're going to be one of those next legendary names. Um, so during the process, I was going to ask you earlier, why Hawaii out of all the schools that could have got lucky to have you? Why Hawaii?
man, it's really a crazy story. Why Hawaii? I think to be honest, this was the only school. This is the only school that showed me love. What the spring after we won the state championship for Juco, spring season, it was so many D1 coaches lined up. I'm talking about from the goal line to the other 40, nothing but D1 coaches, and I am balling out spring in front of them, so they're showing me love. I'm contacting them. They're giving me their cards. Like, okay, we're gonna see what you're about and stuff like that. It was so many coaches showing me love. But what about Hawaii was Coach Beam had that special connection to Hawaii because he usually sends his players to Hawaii from Skyline all the way to he was at Laney. He had that connection to Hawaii. So and plus it was like he said, if I get to Hawaii, like he had the connection out there where he can help you get to Hawaii, stuff like that. But other than the fact, they showed me love from spring all the way till it was my time to leave. All them other coaches, once season hit, gone, disappeared and stuff like that. So I questioned like, man, do I have a future in football? Like, what's gonna happen? And then the coach from Hawaii, the old receiver coach from Hawaii, he hit me up. He was like, hey, we love you. But you're gonna need to come on, walk on in the spring and show what you got so you get that scholarship. And then I was kind of nervous because like walking on, I didn't want to walk on nowhere because that was money that I didn't have.
Yeah.
So I asked Coach Beam, he's like, oh, yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna help you in Hawaii. I have a lot of connections out there, so you're going to be straight. I was like, okay. I asked my mom, it's like, you feel it's a good choice? She asked like, how much is it gonna walk on? I told her like 11,000 at the time. She was like, oh, go to Hawaii. We got that. And so stuff like that. I was like, okay, it's good. So and plus she said like you're playing football in paradise. So it's like, come on now. So it was a lot. And then when I came here, found out the whole coaching staff left. So now a new yes.
What?
Graham didn't recruit me.
Yeah. Oh
Rolo recruited.
hell no!
So yeah, it was crazy because at like January 13th, when I came on the island, I'm looking on Twitter and stuff like that. Oh, Rolo leaves to Wazoo. I was like, wait, what? So I was like so scared because like now new coach will come in. He don't know my name. He don't know what I'm about, stuff like that. And then the receiver coach was still there at the time. So I was like, hey, like I know Rolo left, but are you still gonna be here? don't worry, man, I got you. I'm not gonna leave you. You're gonna be straight. I'm still gonna be here. 2 days later, he left, didn't tell me. So now I'm
What?
scared. Yeah, yes.
Strike
And
two.
so now
Jeez.
I'm scared. Like now I'm scared. I'm calling Coach Jim like, man, I might go back. I might come back to you, see what other places I might get. And then I don't know why. I don't know why. I probably got in me. I just stuck it out. And then the new coach staff came. We bonded and stuff like that. And now here I am.
Man, your story gives me goosebumps, bro. And it gives me flashbacks. But man, that's so man, you had so many reasons to say I give up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just because I
Yeah.
didn't know any of this before we talked, but man, you literally have every reason to get to give up. I mean, one, um leaving Laney, deciding to go to Hawaii and trusting, Coach Beam to be like, okay, I trust you got people's there, to help me out. Then for two, the whole coaching staff to leave. And then for three, like that receivers coach that you just, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so that's crazy, man. You literally built different. And this right here, I know you're still in football and stuff, but this is the stuff that's going to separate you in life from other people, bro. And so, like I said, man, that gave me goosebumps. And man, like I'm telling you, bro, when I see you on the TV, bro, I'm about to be like, yo, that's my boy. That's my boy. Because I know, like, you know what I'm saying? I know your story. I know your journey, and I can relate. Because man, I was one of those kids too, bro. Like, where I mean, I'm sad. New Mexico State, they should have offered you or something. They should have. I don't think we recruit out the area, but I was gonna say, when I was in junior college, bro, man, just like you said, I had a lot of handful of coaches come and visit me. In the spring, during the season, I was balling out, but on my thing, on my huddle, my height, I would say I'm 6'1". I was playing like 6 foot. Hey, I was playing like I was 6'1" though.
Yeah.
I'm really right under 6 foot, Um,
Mhm.
but I tell people, I'm 6 foot but I'm right under 6 foot. I'm like 5'11". But I was playing like I was 6'1". I'm talking about, I almost broke the Juco sack record, but they took three of them back.
Uh,
But yeah, like I said, I had so many coaches come out and see me. They would look at me. Oh, it says here you're 6'1". I'm trying to wear Air Forces. I'm trying to wear, them polo boots to make me look taller. I'm talking about everything. I'm like, yo, do I look taller? How do I'll try to stretch in the morning. Like literally. And when it came down to it, like after football season and it was starting, people starting to get their offers, man, them coaches were not there to, they always tell me the same thing. Like, you have the film, you have the grades, you have this. I was like, then why aren't you offering? I was so confused. But you gotta say it's a business. So they're like, they're gonna pull a trigger on you last minute just because they want X and YZ type of guys.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I was praying hard, man. I almost gave up too. I was like, man, God, like if this ain't supposed to be, it ain't supposed to be. But I was still like, I'm gonna give it, X amount of months before I get my AA degree.
Mhm.
And yeah, man, but I stuck with it. I manifested that, I came across a book called Law of Attraction. And it was pretty much saying like everything that you can see, like vision, it can come
Yeah.
into fruition. You know what I'm saying? It can come into
Yeah.
reality. You just gotta like put it in your mind. You got to do the work. You still got to do the work to make it happen. But like, I was writing it down every day. I will get a Division 1 offer. I will get a Division 1 offer. And I read the book like on a Monday. Literally that following Thursday, Friday, New Mexico State came. And I'm still writing that 10 times a day. And then I had my coach, because I was used to it. When a coach calls you, hey, you got a coach coming to see you, you got to leave class. So this was with New Mexico State. And so usually I never got an offer after I visited with a coach. They just said I'll keep in touch. So
Right.
boom, I get a text, hey, New Mexico State here to see you. I'm like, okay. In my head the whole time, I'm like, I will get an offer. Like, you will offer me, manifesting that, like visioning myself, like, And then so I get in the office, man, and shake my position coach hand, look him in the eyes, and introduce myself. We sat down. We probably talked for like 20, 30 minutes. And the whole time we're talking, in my head, I'm looking at him like, you will offer me, like, I am gonna get a scholarship. I am get a scholarship. And then he didn't offer me then. Shook each other's hands. He's like, I'll keep in contact with you. And then 2 days later, I didn't really hear from him. But I'm at the house, I'm in a 1 bedroom. I live with 6 other dudes. And so one of my roommates was like, hey, didn't you say New Mexico State offered you? Because I had said, I kind of gassed it up. I was like, hey, look, it looks really good. It sounds really good. I think they like me. Yeah, they kind of offered me. I kind of just said it like, but I didn't get an offer. I was just trying to, just trying to keep my spirits up. And then I was like, oh yeah, yeah, he said he was gonna hit me up, but and then as soon as I said that, my phone rang, and it was a call from New Mexico from his number. I was like, oh, this is him calling me right now. And so I'm nervous. I don't know what the hell this guy gonna say. Boom, I pick up like, hello. He's like, hey, what's up, Louis? This is Coach Oliver Sucka of New Mexico State. I was like, oh, how's it going, Coach? He was like, hey, I just wanted to give you some good news. You're on full scholarship. We're gonna offer you for full scholarship. I looked at the phone and I had it on speaker too. I looked at it, I put it on mute, and all my teammates are going crazy. Like, yo, we keep in mind we in a one, like it's not a studio. It's a 1 bedroom apartment, but I mean, there's six of us, 6, 7 of us in there, and man, we going crazy. And like for like 30 seconds, I can hear him like, hello, you there, Louis, you there? And then boom, yeah, man, I was very speechless, and so that was my first offer. And yeah, man, it definitely pushed me to the edge of giving up. But that type of things right there, like holding on and like not giving up, those are the things that help me to this day. Like, although I'm not an athlete no more, like I'm in the real world, as what they say. That type of situation built my character to like professionally, like I don't give up at all. I don't, until that clock says 0-0, you're gonna get everything out of me. So yeah, I just want to say, man, I already see it in you, man. You a dog, and I know you finna make it. Without a doubt. I mean, success of definition of success is different for everybody, but I know whatever your goals are, you're gonna be there. And so yeah, man, I just want to say salute to my boy. So for those people watching out there, if you had a recruiting pitch to come to Hawaii, what you got to say to them? Why Hawaii? Why come to Hawaii? Why should you come to Hawaii if you're debating which school you should go to?
That's man. All right, so with Hawaii, man, we don't got the nicest. We got the nicest state of the art equipment. Sometimes our lines not even lined up on the football field. It ain't the food you want. It ain't the food you're gonna get at like a D1 Power 5 program. But I would say the brotherhood here is so different. The culture here is so different, and it's so welcoming. And you're going to be loved day in day out. Is different from anybody else. So that's why I say it's like, man, we ain't got all that fancy stuff, but if you want to come here, really work and grind, and really get that love brotherhood, come here.
Okay. And I know a big thing about why people pick schools is the coaches. So I can already tell a little bit from what you were saying earlier. You got coaches that care about you, huh?
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. I mean, my time here was it could have been better.
Yeah.
I felt like they sold me a dream somewhat, but at the same time, be careful what schools you guys do pick, because man, them coaches, you know what I mean? Good coaches are rare to come by, like good people, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be a coach, yeah, one thing, but like just being a person, um, because you want to make sure you're getting taken care of, wherever you do go. So yeah. And I have another one question right here. How do you take care of your mental health as a student athlete? Because that That's a big thing. That's a big issue that a lot of people sweep under the rug, and I feel like us young men, we overlook it. We don't really we try to, hey, we got to be tough. So how do
Yeah.
you, Dior Scott, protect your mental health as a student athlete?
Man, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I just go through the day because I'm so focused on trying to get to the big picture. I just go. I just don't think about it. I just go. And what's crazy, uh, when Last Chance U came out, people was calling me a mental health advocate, and I was shocked. I'm like, man, like I never even thought about it because I never thought about like, oh, my mental health is so sacred. I never said anything like that.
Mhm.
But then it was like, man, I went through a lot of stuff mentally. Like still today, I still go through stuff mentally. Like I'm happy and stuff like that. But trust me, believe I'm a broken soul in the inside. I just
Mhm.
won't ever portray that just because I know this. I know I've been through a lot of stuff. So why keep shining on the negative? Why keep saying, oh,
Mhm.
I've been through this, I've been through that. So why would I uplift myself when everything's going to hurt me stuff? No, yeah, it happened. Hey, I laugh about the stuff I went through. I used to talk about me being homeless and how fun it was, low key stuff like that. Like stuff like that. Like I laugh all my pain away, stuff like that. So that's really what I do. I can say what meditate. Meditating's working. You got to sleep right.
Yeah.
Really talk to God. I'm not saying you got to get on your knees and pray every day. No, because my mom didn't teach me like that. My mom said ask God ask God how his day is doing.
Mhm.
Talk to God like little conversations like stuff like that. You don't gotta read the Bible chapter. Just read the word of the day. Like stuff like that she told me. And so like that stuff, little stuff like that would help with my mental health. It be days where I be really just going through it, don't want to talk to nobody. So sometimes I might shut myself out from people to really like calm down, gotta relax and just call my mom, but really just think about what's going on in my life and really just appreciate the little things. That's what I gotta say about mental health. Like, yeah, it's still shocking to me how people will call me mental health advocate. I don't even got the answers. I just
I feel like I could relate in that sense because how do you say this? I'm more of a like I grew up like survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's like I didn't have no time to sit back and reflect. Like, oh, I'm like, nah, man, you better, you know what I'm saying? You better, like, you know what I mean? Change. You better adapt. You better,
yeah,
you
you
know what I'm
better
saying? You
suck it
better
up.
adapt. Yeah, pretty much. And I think that's what I see in you as well. Like, we have so much gratitude, about life, and gratitude gives us perspective. And so when we see things like, yeah, some things to us, some things for other people might be very, very hard, or for them while they're going through it. But because like uh, we were brought up the way we were brought up, we kind of, you know what I mean? Like we just handle it differently. We handle it
Yeah,
as in like, hey, I ain't got no time to be sitting down and reflecting and being stuck. I gotta elevate. I gotta
yeah,
make this move because we kind of on a clock. So yeah, I definitely would say you're more of a leader by example,
yeah,
because I mean that's what I see, and that right there, it goes to show it explains to everybody else like you can adapt as well. You know what I'm saying? You can adapt as well. But I think that's why a lot of people look up to you, bro, because they saw your story. They saw you from, you know what I mean, when you were sleeping in your car. And man, some people, man, it could never be them. Like they, like, it blows their mind that, like, you know what I'm saying? That, oh, he was homeless. Like, I would never do that. I would, I'd rather die before. I'm like, nah, man, you literally got to do what it is, whatever you got to do to survive. And so that's one thing I always believed in,
yeah.
by any means. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because like reason why I slept in my car, that was a pride thing too. Just because my father, he was right down the street from me from where I was at, but I said I'd rather sleep in the car than be in a house with him. So it was pride stuff that was in the way with it too, but it was really like Man, I gotta do what it takes. So it takes me sleeping in this car. I'll cry like the first night that I got to sleep in the car, but then after that, it is what it is.
Okay, okay. And then got a couple more things. I want to talk about do you see hate or do you see more support or hate from your hometown? Um, you know, since you're doing bigger things now, you're playing Division 1 football, you're living a good, a very good life, a better life. So do you get more support or hate from your hometown that you know of?
Mm, I would say I'll say more love, to be honest. I don't see a lot of hate, to be honest, but I do see like more love.
Mhm.
Like, how can I say it? Like people like I didn't really like kick it with or like I was cool with. Oh yeah, dude, that's my boy from day one. Stuff like this. Like it's cool. Like we ain't day one, but it's cool to like
Yeah.
you love you and stuff like that. Like I like that. It's just like that. It's like I get more love, but then I also know like one little bad thing, I'm gonna be out the door. So I love it, but I don't really like bask in it and stuff like that. Like I don't even have time to be going home. And like
That's
when
good. That's good.
yeah, I don't. And like when the time I do go home, I really stick from my day ones from back in middle school. Only got really a handful of friends I really associate myself with back at home. So with them, they help me keep me grounded and stuff like that. So that's why I mess with them to the day I die. So that's it. So but I to answer your question, yeah, I do get a little bit more love and like people see me, they be shocked and gassed, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I went to Six Flags in Vallejo and it was cool. It was like a security guard asked who I was. Like people who see me, they was like shocked a little bit, like coming up to me and stuff like that. So I love it. It's just I never had this before, but I'm not gonna feel like I'm a superstar because I'm not yet.
Mhm. No, yeah, that's good. No, that's good. I like the way you operate. No, I just asked that, just because sometimes the people that hate you the most is where you're from, but
Yeah.
and sometimes I was dealing with that when I was playing Division 1. I was just dealing with fake love. Like I had a lot of support in my face, but then I feel like behind my back sometimes, or like and that's a lot of time. That's why as I got older, I stayed away from going home. Cause you know what I'm saying? You one wrong move, oh, it's over with.
Oh,
Bye bye. You ain't never gonna see Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? You never gonna see
yeah.
Hawaii again. Like, so that's good that you rarely go back. And when you do go back, it's good that you stay close with your your small circle. Okay, so one last thing. How do you feel about the NIL, and where can people support you? How can people support you?
Woo.
Because you got a big fan base, bro, and people want to support Dior Scott, and we want to make sure you're successful. And then yeah, man, how can people support you, and where can they support you?
Man, man, I don't know like the real diameters of the NIL yet, but
Mhm.
I'm happy that it happened. So because trust me, I still be struggling on scholarship. I still be struggling a little bit. But no, but I just don't. My main thing is I don't want athletes to really take their time away from their sport, just trying to promote this brand and stuff like that, just to get paid.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's getting crazy, to be honest. Like we got high school athletes signing $1 million deals.
Mhm.
Like yo, like come on, bro. What's the
Yeah.
what's the Pythagorean theorem? You know what the hypotenuse is, but you got all this money, stuff like that. Like stay grounded, stay educated, stuff like that. Go get your money though. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not the one like don't get your money, but go get your money. How can I say? Oh, like I don't like. How can they support me? Man, I'm finna start my own brand, Stray Dog. I'm finna start selling t-shirts and stuff like that, trying to see what I can do. But yeah, I'm trying to promote my brand a little bit out there more. So that's how you can support me. Stray Dog is coming soon. I just need a little bit more time to get my shirts and my logo ready. I got that ready. I need my shirts. It's kind of costly, but that's how people can support me. Follow Stray Dog.
Okay. Hey, you heard it first officially here on the Wave Room. We got a brand coming from Dior Scott, and we can't wait, man. The people can't wait. I'm about to wear a Oos hat with the Stray Dog shirt.
Yeah.
We about to look. Come on, now, I'm from Atlanta. Hey, we finna go crazy. Okay.
Crazy.
Hey, man. Like I said, hey, I appreciate you taking your time. I know you have fall ball starting tomorrow, and so it was an honor having you on the show. Um, and yeah, my brother, like it was great talking to you. I mean, I learned some things about you that I never knew, and I know the people listening will enjoy hearing from you, and will be inspired. So yeah, man, appreciate you taking your time. Hey, ball out, man.
Yes,
Ball out.
sir.
Hey, plan A, baby. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
all out.
Yeah, and keep that dog mentality, because I mean, like we said earlier, man, you one more step away, from hitting that pot of gold, or hitting your goals. So keep at it, and yeah, I appreciate you having taking the time to come out.
Man, thank you for hitting me up so I can do this, man. It's been a minute since I did a podcast, but I like it though.
Okay, good. Yeah, I always want to give good people a good experience. So I'm gonna end. Since you're in Hawaii, I'm gonna end on a Yahoo!
Woo!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.